Good evening and welcome to the 62nd Annual Press Club of New Orleans Excellence in Journalism Awards. I am Doug Mouton. That is Fletcher Mackel. We work in television in New Orleans, and we're also board members for the Press Club of New Orleans. Thank you for doing this with me.
Thank you for having me. We are also very loud, which is great. So we're going to have a lot of energy. And since we are virtual on YouTube and Facebook, I appreciate you going more all out than me. I didn't shave today. I just thought this was more of like a laid back deal.
We have no real rules. Look, I do want to give one piece of advice before we start. In the great storied tradition of the Press Club of New Orleans, before we get to the first award, you do have time to make yourself a drink. You can shave the orange peel, get it ready, pour yourself a glass of wine. It is one of our great traditions. What we're going to do is we've got all of our categories broken up into 4 PowerPoint streams, 4 different segments. We call them 4 different chunks. Chunk 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to give different categories each time, announce our winners. Fletcher and I are going to do it live. We're going to go through it. We have it on PowerPoint. Wish us luck. We greatly thank the good people here at Loyola University for helping us with this. We're at Loyola. We're going to try to do it as best we can. What is your level of confidence
Let
right
me
now?
say this. I think this is going to go very, very well. I was a student here 20 plus years ago. I think it's going to go well. I really, look, so everybody who's been to the Press Club Awards, Doug has done a really great job. It is going to look, from an award standpoint, just like you remember. He's got it broken up, television, print, PR, digital, radio. We have clips from all the segments from the television, the video. So really, the presentation, I think, is going to go well. Now, do you get sick of he and I after 60 minutes? Maybe.
Very possible.
Really, that could happen.
We are distance enough. This is more than 6 feet.
Yes.
We are COVID friendly.
We have masks.
I don't know if you know this, but you know there's a greater chance of the spread of the coronavirus if you're speaking loudly because it projects them. But the good thing is we're like the not loud people. We're the least loud people that you've ever met. So there's no chance of COVID problems because we're so quiet normally.
Let me say this. The one great thing that I've always appreciated about Doug Mouton, besides when I first started here in '02, you being very friendly to me and nice and very encouraging in my young career, is that you are the only person that makes my brother and I look calm and quiet, maybe in the New Orleans television market.
Yeah, well, 2 things. One of my favorite live shots of all time was at Saints camp, right? It's a draft. And so you and I are literally standing shoulder to shoulder doing live shots, and we're both hitting at 5 o'clock and 30 seconds. So we're talking at the same time. And you and I are both screaming at the same time. And Scott Walker, who was then your main anchor, he's now a Jefferson Parish councilman / Donut King. But at the time, he was the main anchor on Channel 6. And while I'm talking, he texted me, "Could you please shut up? We can't hear Fletcher on TV." This was during the live shot.
Yeah, I'll say this. There are times that I do feel bad because I feel like, look, you got to be loud, you got to have energy, you got to talk in sports. And I will say this. I told you this before we started. At ESPN, there's a woman named Diana Rossini, and I thought you were loud now she's been a great friend of WDSU. She's come on with us and done Q&As with us, giving us the national perspective on the Saints. I thought people in the local market were loud until I did a live shot next to her at the Saints game.
Louder than Travers?
And I'm telling you right now, my brother is one of the loudest people.
Oh, crazy loud.
Yeah, she takes the cake. She is the queen of loud live shots, which is fine. It almost, I think, sometimes I think when you're younger, you're afraid, can I be that loud?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Yes, because if you're not.
We did a live shot, Travers and I did a live shot outside of the St. Louis Cathedral where it was me here and then Travers there and Shelley Brown of Fox 8, who was one of the great people in New Orleans television, but on pure, horrible, bad luck. We're all doing live shots at the exact same time, shoulder to shoulder, and Travers and I are screaming and she's between us trying to think what she's thinking. All right, look, if you're wondering what we're doing, we want to make sure people get on YouTube and get ready. So we're stalling for just a few minutes off the top, then we're going to start blowing through stuff. I do want to say, when I said we have it broken up into 4 chunks, we have a board member, Mark Schleifstein. Did you hear what he said about you and I hosting it? All right, Mark is one of the great journalists in New Orleans history. He is up for investigative reporting tonight on the print side. Mark said to the board, I'm a little worried how long this might go with you and Fletcher. So it's Mark's award. I'm telling you right now, Mark, you're in chunk 4. You got to watch us all night before we get to you. We're not taking Schleifstein's category until we're an hour and a half in.
Mark Schleifstein may have just flipped to Netflix and figured he can go watch an episode of Stranger Things or something
and come back.
But I will say this, that we're hoping to do this in about 90 minutes.
That's the goal.
We've got scholarships. We've got comments from the president of the press club. We're going to go through every awards category here. This is normally in the summer, and it's always, I think, one of the great events for our business. We get people in television, print. It's a great time, PR. Everybody comes together a night in the summer.
It's loose.
It was supposed to be the Higgins Hotel this year, which I know I was excited about. So many people were so excited about it. I think next summer, hopefully, when we get back to normal a little bit, we'll be back at the Higgins Hotel.
We hope so.
Really, it was such a great event this year. But the fact that we're still having it,
we're trying.
Because I was one of the people. Look, I'll be completely honest. I didn't think the awards were going to happen this year, and you said I really think people are like, we've done so much great work during COVID with what's happening in the world right now. I think it's a chance to celebrate our profession and what we do. And I just thought maybe we just go on hiatus for a year.
Let's give it a shot.
Right. And if you want to throw some numbers out there.
No, I want to do the numbers later, but the numbers were like shockingly good.
Yeah, I mean, it was staggering. So I hope people are watching right now, because I think that it is a testament to our profession and the great work people do.
It is.
That
There are some really good work.
Even though we can't all be together, we can't all be having a drink and great food and all the camaraderie, which that is what I love so much about the gala every year. We are having it, which is just a testament in and of itself. And hopefully people are watching and will enjoy this in some way as you and I yell talk through it.
It's both enormously competitive.
Yeah.
Enormously competitive. Crazy competitive people, but at the same time, you can also respect great work from a friend, a nice guy, somebody that you really like that works at a different station or for one of the print publications. It's easy to do, and we're getting close to when we want to start, but I do want to tell one story. We talk about having a good time. We always do it in July, and that began long before you and I are on the board, because in July is the deadest month for New Orleans tourism, so hotels would actually give us our best deals in July, and they're happy to have a press club event in July because it gives them something to have in July. A few years ago, it's about 5 years ago, so the last story I want to tell before we start. It's about 5 years ago, and there's always a liaison from the hotel that will deal with us on the event night. Now, when we do the negotiations on this, every year that I've been involved, which is about 8 years now, we will tell them, look, we're going to drink a lot. And they'll say, yeah. No, we'll say, no, seriously, it might be beyond what you're used to. And I think these New Orleans hotels get a little jaded because they think, you know what, we're a New Orleans hotel. We've seen this before. Like, we've been there before. So anyway, this is about 5 years ago. I'm sitting at my table, and it's about 9 o'clock. Now, the event's going 7 to 10. If Margaret Orr wins a Lifetime Achievement Award, it might go 7 to 10:30. But it's going to go 7 to 10. And this is at like 9 o'clock. And the lady who's the liaison for the hotel comes and gets me. Mr. Mouton, can we talk in the hall? And I said, sure. And she said, Mr. Mouton, we're down to our last 2 bottles of white wine. And I said, wait, what? And she said, I'm sorry, but we're going to be out of white wine in like the next 10 minutes. And I said, didn't I warn you about this? Didn't I say we were going to do this? And she said, I'm not making this up. She said, no, you did warn us, but we've never seen anything like this before. To which I said, so I'm thinking, I said, you know what? You have a restaurant in the hotel. Why don't you go down to the restaurant and see how much white wine they have and take that? Oh no, Mr. Mouton, we did that 20 minutes ago. You guys drank all the white wine in the hotel. To which point I say, you know what? Maybe it's time we all switch to red.
And I'm just going to say this. This is a prop right now.
It's just a prop.
Because let me just say this. I have had the stimulant of coffee that I just threw aside. I am not ready for this right now since we have about 90 minutes. One of the press club members did drop it off to kind of continue the white wine, you know, I guess, theme that you just mentioned.
It is.
But right now, it's just a prop on the desk.
And I will say, look, just for people wondering about it, in this era of Uber, where literally no one's driving to the event, like the alcohol consumption is crazy, and there's no reason not to if Uber is involved. All right, Jill, we are now ready. We're going to begin with our chunk number 1 so we can take PowerPoint up full.
And let me just say this. I just want to compliment Doug as we get started here and we look at the slate. I mean, could you have come up with a more professional word than chunk 1?
Chunk 1.
Not category 1.
No,
not
it's not category.
segment 1.
No, it's chunk number 1. We got 4 chunks. All right, in chunk number 1, we're going to do 3 TV videography categories. Then we're going to do some print/writing categories. We're going to do our first batch of public relations categories. And then we're going to end chunk number 1 with 6 TV categories. So, Fletcher, we begin chunk number 1 with our first category of the night. This is in TV videography. And we begin with breaking news videography. In second place,
here we go. Brian Lucas from WWL TV, CBD flooding.
And the winner in breaking news videography.
We're out here where we have seen the overtopping of the levee. We want to show you real quick. Take a look behind us over here. That's where the levee is overtopping. Parish President Gordy Dove, come step over here just for a second. You saw it here on Fox 8 first.
WVUE TV staff, WVUE Hurricane Barry coverage, obviously down the bayou there in Dularge last summer. Great video, really compelling stuff.
All right, that is our first winner of the night. Next category, general news videography. In third place,
WWOZ staff and volunteers. Second line, Dr. John Memorial.
In second place,
Adam Kopis from WWL TV, protecting teen athletes in the summer heat.
And our winner of general news videography,
glass.
The neighbor.
If you think about it, it's both a protector and a killer.
Well, you know you heard.
He had so much going for it. He was infectious.
In an instant,
At least give us justice.
it can flip from your best friend
we're gonna fight.
to a scorned lover.
As a possible homicide.
That is the ridiculously talented Derek Waldrop from WWL TV, Shattered.
Yeah, here are the judges' comments from that submission. Excellent mix of one-on-one interviews, B-roll, stand-ups, nat sound, raw video, slow motion, drone photography, as well as archival footage edited together to produce a compelling package. I'm not sure if you get a stronger judge's comment than what I just read.
Yeah, that is a good one. Now, look, the judges have the option of leaving comments. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So for about half of the categories we'll do tonight, we'll have judges' comments, and for about half we won't. It's not a knock on the winners. It's just what the judge's choice was. All right, our final TV videography category for now, and this is a big one, feature videography. In third place,
Brian Lucas again, WWL TV, The Real Terminator.
Second place,
Eric Carl Jr. and Carla Huckley, Your Views, Steamboat Natchez.
and the winner of Best Feature Videography.
You're watching a video of the homecoming of the big queen, Shirley Goodman, from the Flaming Arrows, Mardi Gras Indians.
That winner from Beth Utterbach's staff at WWOZ, the funeral of Flaming Arrows queen, Shirley Goodman.
Yeah, here's the judges' comment. So much great videography, a tough competition to judge. As Doug said, so many amazing submissions in feature videography.
Yeah, those were 3 terrific categories. All right, moving on to a few print/writing categories. We begin with general news reporting. In third place,
Matthew Hinton, very local New Orleans, on to New Orleans, freedom or death, hundreds to reenact 1811 slave revolt.
in second place,
Rose Wagner from right here at Loyola University, the Maroon College Democrats push to uninvite pro-abortion rights speaker.
And the winner of the general news reporting, this is on the print side, is Ramon Antonio Vargas from the New Orleans Advocate for his story, Man Committed Weeks Before Killings.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Exceptional deep reporting, strong visual lead, and sensitivity in characterizing the suspect's mental illness. The reporter provides the reader with context rather than leaning into the sensational. Ramon does great work. Congratulations, Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon is one of our best. All right, on to the next print writing category, Best Layout Design, third place.
Here we go. Ali Sullivan, St. Charles Avenue, Spring Fashion.
Second place.
Tiffany Redding Amadeo, New Orleans Magazine Bars. Tiffany Redding Amadeo always seems to do very well in the Press Club Awards.
And speaking of which, she is also the winner of this category for Pit Perfect.
Maybe next time I should just let you do the winner, and then I will go ahead and compliment her. Tremendous job. Congratulations, Tiffany, on a well-deserved win.
And that's a win for New Orleans Magazine. On to our next print/writing category. It is Education Reporting, third place.
Here we go. Marta Jewson and Greg LaRose. Greg LaRose now with us at WDSU TV. This win for the Lens. Congratulations to Marta and Greg.
And in second place,
also Marta Jewson with the Lens. A mother's year-long fight reveals charters don't have to offer services.
and the winner in Education Reporting is Katie Reckdahl, working in this case for the Hechinger Report / the New Orleans Advocate for her story, New Orleans Loses Teachers at Double the Rate of Other Cities Like It. To our next print writing category, it is Lifestyle Reporting. This is one of our most heavily entered category. If you're in the top 3 in this one, it is quite an accomplishment. In third place,
here we go. Jeff Boudreau and Josh Danzig, Where You At Magazine, a musical trip through St. Louis Cemetery #2.
In second place,
there we go. Susan Langehenning, Preservation in Print, Historic Heart, Sustainable Soul.
And the winner of Best Lifestyle Reporting is Notes from a Gumbo Road Trip. This the first win tonight for 64 Parishes Magazine. This from Christy Mathern Hall.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Great idea, fantastic writing, capitalizes on a storied tradition. I could use some gumbo right now with this wine.
Yeah, we've run through we've run through these a couple of times, and that one makes me hungry every time we do. All right, our next category, Medical Health Reporting. This is again on the print writing side. Second place.
All right, Leslie Snedowski, Biz New Orleans Magazine, tackling costly Saints stress.
And the winner is also Leslie Snedowski. Leslie Snedowski is the only one capable of beating Leslie Snedowski in this category this year for her story, Louisiana Cancer Research Center infuses city, state with research, cash.
A lot of commas there.
Yes, there were.
Congratulations to Leslie. Boom.
Yes. Wow. All right. And our final category in print writing for now, there'll be plenty more coming up, Governmental Political Reporting in third place.
Michael Stein, The Lens, congratulations.
In second place,
Larry Brook, Southern Jewish Life, Scalise, activists spar over anti-Semitism.
And the winner in Governmental Political Reporting is Marta Jewson for her story, In the Lens, School District Can't Access Federal Funds Assigned to Harney Elementary. Congratulations to Marta. So that does it for this chunk of print/writing categories. We now have 3 public relations categories. There are 6 altogether. We're going to do 3 now and 3 later. We're going to start with PR Public Affairs. In second place,
the Buson team, Buson Creative, don't let trial lawyers buy our Supreme Court.
And the winner in PR Public Affairs is the Buson team again. Courtney Cleveland, Greg Buson from Buson Creative with the Protect Louisiana PAC. Congratulations to Greg Buson. He is a Press Club board member. We appreciate all the work he does on the Press Club board. Our next PR category is PR Digital Media. In second place,
the Buson team, once again, Caitlin Cleveland, Just Imagine Vignettes.
And a video winner in first place.
When shepherds see sheep lost, all they care about is the salvation of that sheep, the health of the sheep.
That is the very talented Tom Gregory from Tego Productions, The Mission of the Good Shepherd.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Nice use of older footage in editing to tell the story. Congratulations, Tom, someone who's always active with the press club and seems like a big winner every year.
And he's up in multiple categories tonight. And our final PR category for now, PR social media. In third place,
Melinda Daffin, Oshner Health. Oshner Health, pictures from the past.
In second place,
there we go. The Earhart Group. The Earhart Group. Galatoire's 33 Bar and Steakhouse rebrand. Quick plug here. I love Galatoire's 33. So Earhart Group, whatever you did, you brought me in. I love Galatoire's, period, in the steakhouse upstairs. It's pretty awesome.
Fletcher Mackel looking for a gift certificate. All right, and the winner in PR social media is the team from Peter Mayer, Public Relations. It's Maggie Robert and Larry Lovell and Casey Hill for Zatarain's Launches New Cajun and Andouille smoked sausages.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you some judges' comments here. The contestants in this category were divided only by a razor-thin margin. The campaigns were all very well done. The Zatarain's entry wins the day for its creative use of a wide variety of social media. Another gratuitous plug. I absolutely love Zatarain's products.
The andouille / smoked sausages?
I'm telling you, the dirty rice that comes like in the box and you add beef to it, it's a game changer.
I'm with you on that one. Okay, to the television categories, and we're going to wrap up chunk number 1 with 6 TV categories. Beginning, we just saw the print side, now the television side, government political reporting. In third place,
Aubrey Killian, one of my colleagues from WDSU TV. And remember, in New Orleans, politics is a huge deal. So this category is a really, really strong category. But congratulations to Aubrey for your third place finish.
In second place,
Lee Zurich and Cody Lilich, WVUE TV, Clerk Investigation.
And the winner, governmental political reporting, is...
The city gave us a spreadsheet of unpaid tickets, only including license plate numbers. A source identified the license plate number of a handful of the highest offenders. We found 5 FedEx trucks among that group. $122,000 in unpaid tickets.
They should pay up.
They should pay up. That, of course, Lee Zurich with Cody Lilich from WVUE TV, winning for the story Unpaid Tickets.
Yeah, here are the judges' comments. A lot of time and effort clearly went into this segment, which then had a real-world impact. This is local reporting at its finest. Congratulations, Lee and Cody.
Yeah, that's about as strong of a complimentary comment as you'll ever get from a judge. Local reporting at its finest. All right, next, our best coverage of a planned event. In third place,
Dominic Massa, WWL TV, Bacchus 2019 parade coverage. I know, Doug, you are part. In some years of this, I've seen you on the broadcast.
Yes, I was in 2018. Charisse took my place in 2019, which is why it's now nominated for an award.
Well, Dominic does a great job, period. So with the history and carnival and everything, also a proud Loyola graduate. Congratulations,
yes, he is. All right,
Dominic.
In second place.
All right, here we go. Ron Yeager, Jim Dotson, and Ted Ochoa, WLAE TV, direct from New Orleans.
And the winner, best coverage of a planned event.
Mr. Robert Espo and
what a wonderful king of carnival. He's had a very full day and been very gracious at each point along the way.
And we have Comus, of course, and Miss Lucy Sandoz Lanier.
And these two queens were childhood friends for many, many years, shared birthday parties, and here they are greeting each other as debutantes and queens of Carnival and Comus, respectively.
That, of course, the New Orleans tradition, the 2019 Rex Ball and Meeting of the Courts of Rex and Comus, Peggy Scott Laborde, Jim Moriarty, and Barbara Sillery from WYES. They've won in this category before, and they win again this year.
Yeah, I think it's always fascinating, the Meeting of the Courts, people from outside of the market that don't know it, people that are from here that know it and watch it. My friend and former Gambit editor, Kevin Allman, if he's watching right now, he is laughing and loving the fact that this event won because he loves it and watches it every year and dissects every minute of it.
I got to imagine people across the country, when judges get that, their mouths drop open because it is spectacular stuff. All right, our next TV category, Best Sports Special. Third place.
Fox 8 staff, WVUE TV, Fox 8 Sports Special, Saints versus Rams playoff game.
Second place.
Two of my amazing colleagues at WDSU, two tremendous people, Taylor Walker and Deanna Faust, for our 2019 LSU Peach Bowl special.
And the winner for Best Sports Special for the calendar year of 2019. Optimism is extremely high in Baton Rouge. The Tigers open the season ranked 6th in the country. I'm Doug Mouton. Welcome to our Metro by T-Mobile Eye on the Tigers season preview special. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll break down why so much is expected of LSU. And it begins with the Tigers' senior quarterback. Ed Orgeron said this week his offense will be special because Joe Burrow is a game changer. Andrew Doe kicks us off tonight with a look at that new Tiger O.
Congratulations to Doug Mouton, Danny Rockwell, and Adam Nade. WWL TV, Eye on the Tiger preseason special. If we didn't have enough of Doug, you get very meta here. Doug throwing to Doug.
27 extra seconds of Mouton. I apologize for that. All right.
But congratulations. Congratulations.
I appreciate that. Thank you. On to one of our most heavily entered and contested category. If you are on the board in this category, it is an amazing accomplishment. In third place,
lifestyle reporting, Tom Gregory, Your View, LAE Productions, Abita Springs Opry.
In second place,
oh, there's the buttering up. I'm on the board. Fletcher Mackel, there you go. From beer man to leading man, Michael Lewis. They're making a movie about his life.
That was a good story, Fletcher, but this winner is terrific.
I made chocolate chip cookies every day for almost 2.5 years, at least once a day, to try to figure out what makes a perfect cookie.
Chef Kelly Fields, the James Beard nominee for Outstanding Pastry Chef, has put some serious time into the star of Willa Jean.
It's crunchy, it's chewy, it's supposed to be soft, it's supposed to be gooey, it's not at all, like, everybody has an idea what that looks like, so how do you get that into one cookie? And it took me 2.5 years every day of trying to figure out how to get it right.
That is Rob Krieger of WVUE TV, Best Chef Willa Jean Profile.
Let me just say this right now. The best chocolate chip cookies you'll ever have in your life. It's not a gratuitous plug. It's just a fact. That was a great report.
Yeah.
And those cookies live up to all the hype. You cannot set the bar high enough.
Well, I actually showed that 28-second clip to my wife, and Jamie said, oh my God, we gotta get some of those cookies. That's actually a good story when you can make me want a cookie that bad in 28 seconds. All right, 2 more to go in this chunk. Best environmental science reporting. In third place,
Amanda Roberts from WVUE TV, Air of Uncertainty.
Second place,
John Snell from WVUE TV, Queen Bess Island.
And the winner, environmental science reporting.
Hydrated or slaked lime, a chalk-like powder that's great for turning liquid industrial waste into paste so it can be safely dumped in a landfill.
It met all of our criteria for waste, and we started receiving it in large quantities.
18,000 tons of it in 2 years. That's a quarter of all industrial waste accepted at the landfill during that time.
And it was my mistake. I'm the one who reviewed it and approved that waste stream.
Without realizing that it was the source of hydrogen sulfide.
Yes.
Congratulations to David Hammer with the Red Sox for his report, Stench of Failure on WWL TV.
Here are the judges' comments. Clear, powerful reporting combined with nice graphics and compelling interviews. An eye-opening story. Congratulations, David.
Yeah, Hammer does great stuff. All right, and our final category, and this is an important one, it is breaking news reporting. In third place,
here we go. WVUE staff. WVUE Hard Rock construction collapse.
In second place,
WVUE staff. Hurricane Barry coverage from last summer.
And the winner for best breaking news reporting.
There are hundreds of people out here right now watching this 100-year-old home destroyed by fire. Take a look. You can see the roof has partially collapsed. You can see it there through that huge open space on what is the 3rd floor. I'm told by Fire Chief Tim McConnell that the fire started in the basement of this home.
Congratulations to my colleagues at WDSU TV, Kate Namarich, Jennifer Crockett, and Aubrey Killian. They are the winners for breaking news reporting the Rex house fire on St. Charles Avenue from last year. But again, a strong category. But congratulations to Kate, Jennifer, and Aubrey.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to them. We do want to say a special thanks to everybody here at Loyola University. Jill Odo is producing it for us. She's a student here at Loyola. They have rolled out the red carpet, done a spectacular job. We actually got through the first chunk, Fletcher, without anything going wrong.
Yeah, I also want to say this. This is a proud moment for me. Jill Odo is a 2-year intern at WDSU, one of our better interns, I have to say. So the fact that she's in our ear right now producing all this kind of makes me feel proud.
Yeah, well done so far, and that is the end of chunk number 1. We got 3 more chunks, but before we get to chunk number 2, we do want to send it to our press club president, who's going to join us through the magic of Skype. And there she is. Look, this is pre-Zoom. We're going old school. Zoom is new school. We're going old school Skype to go to Melanie Spencer with some president's remarks.
And Melanie, let me just say this before you start. Your shot looks great. Your lighting looks great. You look amazing. We are off to a great start here.
So far, so good. Melanie, take it away.
Thank you so much, Doug and Fletcher, for hosting the program tonight, for your kind words, and also to the Loyola journalism students for running this production in your amazing studio. Hello, Press Club members and guests. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, joining the guys there at Loyola and me in my live from my home in Uptown. I can say without a doubt that this is the most dressed up from the waist up that I've been in months. Congratulations to all of our finalists and winners so far. There's more where that came from, but I wanted to take a moment to say and share just a few things. First, thank you to our all-volunteer board of directors, David Baker, Mona Duffel-Jones, Doug Mouton, Gina Swanson, Mark Schlefstein, Greg Buisson, Michaela Blake, Larry Lavelle, and Laura Jane, who this year, like every business, organization, and individual, had to make a lot of tough decisions and get creative to navigate COVID-19 and its many, many challenges and restrictions. Wherever you're watching tonight, please give a big round of thank you applause to our board and again to the students at Loyola for helping us out. Next, on behalf of the board, we also wanted to take a moment to acknowledge those who've experienced everything from job loss, illness, and loss of loved ones during the pandemic and extend our condolences. If ever there was a time for our community, both New Orleans and the media communities, to be there for one another, it's now. And as always, in the face of disaster, New Orleanians have gone above and beyond the call of duty. We masked up, we're hand washing and sanitizing our hearts out. We are distancing, and we proved the virus can be curbed in hotspots. We also proved that the spirit of this city can't be squashed by distancing. Our parties and parades were canceled, so we held safely distanced drive-throughs and car parades to celebrate everything from birthdays and graduations to retirements and weddings. Residents held concerts on their porches to support our musicians. Our restaurants created family meals and curbside stations and industry days and Zoom wine and cheese parties with burlesque dancers and online drag brunches, because this is New Orleans after all. And you, our press club and PR members, got the word out about things your clients were doing to help, and the media members got life-saving information out to the public, covered the lows, the challenges and disparities, as well as the many, many highs and moments of great generosity happening all over our city. We can't wait to see those campaigns and stories during the next year's contest. Finally, this would usually be the moment I review the board's activities and accomplishments from the past year, thank them for helping me throughout my term, and pass the baton to our new president. But since we've been living in a form of suspended animation, the only accomplishments I have to report are going ahead with contests, which you all submitted to in record numbers, so thank you for that, and pulling off this virtual event. Applause to that. And we'll have to forego our baton passing because club bylaws dictate that it happens in person, so we couldn't hold the elections, meaning you get me for another year. Thank you to all of you and our board for putting your trust in me in these unprecedented times. I'm honored and I aim to live up to the task. When this extended term does end next year, I hope I'm introducing you to your new president in an elegant ballroom after slightly too rowdy cocktail hour, where I hope we still have more wine left over, a shared meal, and to the sound of a lot of clinking glasses. Until then, cheers from afar. Thank you. Now back to you, Doug and Fletcher.
It looked like Melanie was reading off a teleprompter.
Yeah.
That was a lot if she was remembering all that. I could never remember that much. And B, she promised 5 minutes. I didn't put the stopwatch on, but she started at 7:29, and it's 7:34 when she wrapped. She promised 5 minutes. She delivered 5 minutes.
If only other people that have done this in the past had stuck to time cues.
Is Margaret Orr right? Margaret Orr was giving her Lifetime Achievement Award speech, and Scott Walker was texting me, 28 minutes and counting.
Margaret's been around for 40 plus
Oh, look,
years,
I
so
love
she's got
Margaret.
a lot to say.
I love Margaret.
Yeah.
But that speech will be remembered for a long time, for a lot of wine. All right, Melanie, thank you. We're going to see you in a minute. Melanie's going to talk about scholarships. Fletcher, let's launch into chunk number 2. Are we ready?
I just, every time you say chunk, I think of the Goonies,
like
like Chunk, you know?
Yeah, sure.
From the Goonies. I just think Chunk too. And I know this isn't our most professional. We're sitting in a college studio on a virtual gala. So I guess that fits, Chunk 2. I'm just going to say I'm just going to say segment 2.
So you can call it segment 2. Okay. I am going to call it chunk 2. All right, chunk number 2. Here's what we're going to see. We're going to start with our first digital categories. We're going to do 4 digital categories. Then we're going to do a half dozen TV categories. We're going to have our first 2 still photography categories. We're going to do both of our radio categories. Finish it off with print/writing. And the last category in this chunk, magazine, which is one of our big ones. Okay, we begin chunk number 2 with digital categories. Fletcher, this is one we created about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It is called Best Use of Twitter. It's a little open-ended. You can send whatever you want as how you use Twitter best. All right, in third place.
All right, here we go. WWL TV staff breaking news coverage. I'm surprised none of my NBA mock trades made it into Best Use of Twitter.
You need to enter like 30 of them, where one guy gets traded to 30 different teams. All right, second place.
All right, WWOZ staff Jazz Fest 2019.
And the winner of Best Use of Twitter is from very local New Orleans. This is Clint Durrett and Matthew Hinton and Mary Stays for Jeff Goldblum at Decadence. That photo sort of says it all.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Here are the judges' comment, or one of the judges' comments. Great job showing the actor interacting with the community and bringing the experience to life. That was truly just a fantastic photo by Matthew Hinton. Just tremendous stuff. It blew up on social media.
Yeah, good stuff from Clint and company. All right, our second digital category, Best Social Media Campaign. In third place,
Rhett Sharp, Channel 13, St. Tammany Parish Schools Black History Month Voices. I always like seeing Rhett at the gala. So Rhett, if you're watching right now, we'll all have another drink next year.
Yeah, Rhett is definitely one of the good people. Second place,
WVUE Marketing, WVUE Digital, and WVUE TV, Saints Go Marching.
And the winner of our Best Social Media Campaign is from WWOZ, that Beth Utterbach's group, for Jazz Fest at 50.
Yeah, congratulations. Jazz Fest at 50 without the Stones, but nonetheless, a great event, and they did so much on so many platforms.
Yeah,
congratulations.
across the board.
Yeah, for your social media campaign.
That is across the board coverage. All right, Best Digital Special Section. Third place,
John Snell, WVUE TV, John Snell's Tribute to the Coast.
In second place,
Tom Wright, The Lens, Behind the Lens, episode 26, I Don't Want This Fight.
And the winner of Best Digital Special Section is from Tom Planchette and his crew at WWLTV.com for Down the Drain.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Good use of media to display and explain the story. Congratulations.
Yeah, good stuff there. And then our final digital category for now, Best News Blog. In third place,
Pamela Marquis, Biz New Orleans Magazine, Labors of Love.
In second place,
Jennifer Schechter, Biz New Orleans Magazine, Tourism Biz.
And the winner of Best News Blog is Errol Laborde, Peggy Scott Laborde won in chunk 1. Errol Laborde, not to be outdone, gets a win in news blog for his blog. It's called The Editor's Room on myneworleans.com.
Yeah, and I think the judges' comments sum up Errol and his work in a nutshell. Here it is. I'll read it right now. This blog exhibits good, creative ways to capture the impact of news stories on the community, along with deep historical perspective on today's events. Again, that's a judge who doesn't know Errol that sums up the work he does, I think, very, very well. So congratulations, Errol.
Yeah, Errol has already received our Lifetime Achievement Award and still doing great work every day. All right, on to some television categories. Our first in this chunk, Best Promotional Campaign, and we're going to start with first place.
You know somebody either is from New Orleans or has lived in New Orleans if they can say Chapatoulas.
Yeah, Chapatoulas, period. That's my favorite word to say. And it's just because it trips people who are not from New Orleans. Right. And what's another street that people can't say?
So,
Callio.
There are lots of, did you say Callio?
I say Callio.
No P?
No P. I don't even say Callio.
Right.
Some people say Callio.
I say Callio.
I'm like, oh, Callio. Just don't say Calliope.
Yeah.
That is Nick Chabaria and Derek Waldrop with his second win so far in the Press Club Awards for their promotional campaign. Welcome back, Charisse. On to our next TV category, Best Sportscast, something we know a tiny bit about. In third place,
Chris Hagen from WVUE TV.
In second place,
here we go. Fletcher Mackel, WDSU TV. Seems like one of those nights.
And the winner for Best Sportscast.
Rookie season won't begin for at least another 6 weeks. The first overall draft pick had surgery today to repair his torn right lateral meniscus, and the timetable for his return 6 to 8 weeks, which means head coach Alvin Gentry will have to adjust to what he still has to work with as they get set to tip off the season tomorrow night in Toronto.
The winner is Juan Kincaid from WVUE TV. Congratulations, Juan. Nice work as always.
Yeah, good stuff from Juan. All right, moving on to Best Business Reporting. In third place,
Leslie Snedowski, Biz New Orleans Magazine, WUPL-TV, How to Keep the Peace When Lending Your Adult Kids Money. Since you're a decade older than me, you could loan me some money.
No, you're not my adult kid. Although I do have adult kids, and I like the way you brought in a decade older. Second place,
Lee Zurich and Cody Lilich, WVUE-TV, High Auto Rates.
And our winner for Best Business Reporting is...
I think it's safe to say everyone who works at NOLA.com and the Picayune tonight is worried. There is a human toll to this transaction. I texted one of my colleagues over there today and said, you know, I've been there. I know how you feel. I'm sorry. Let me know what I can do. But yes, that's accurate tonight. I don't think there's anyone at NOLA.com and the Picayune tonight who's comfortable.
That is Danny Monteverdi from WWL-TV. The Advocate buys the Times-Picayune.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. The reporter hustled to score interviews, provide great visuals, and advance a nationally competitive story. Obviously, Danny was at the newspaper for a while, so he also has a personal connection to that story, and that was something that obviously weighed heavy on the judges as well.
Yeah, the clip that we used there was his on-camera tag to the story, which really did sort of bring it home with all the connections and the unsure nature of what was happening. All right, to our next television category, Best Talk Show. Third place,
Marcia Cavanaugh and Errol Laborde, WYES, informed sources the collapse of the Hard Rock Hotel.
Second place,
just flip up the names, Errol Laborde and Marcia Cavanaugh, WYES TV, informed sources, 35th anniversary special. I've gone on Informed Sources. I always appreciate when they have me. They do a really great job.
Yeah, I've been on there a few times too. It's a fun show to do, but this is the show that wins.
I'm Peggy Scott Laborde, and welcome to Steppin' Out, spotlighting the New Orleans area's arts and entertainment scene. Seated at our table tonight, Poppy Tucker, host of the radio program Louisiana Eats, airing twice weekly on WWNO Radio. Hello, dear.
Hi, Peg.
Making her Steppin' Out debut, Lakeisha Reed, chef and gardener for Buku Eats, which recently opened in Mid-City. They're also uptown in Washington. Welcome, dear.
Thank you.
She's got great show and tell.
Thank you.
And Alan Mason of the Crescent City Jewish News and TheaterCriticism.com. So good to see you. Hello.
Glad to be here.
That, of course, Peggy Scott Laborde, Larry Russery, and Kelsey Schreiber for WYES's Steppin' Out longtime show. And if you're keeping track for Team Laborde, that is win number 3 between Peggy Scott and Errol.
And I got to say, Alan Smason, who was up for some awards tonight, his red seersucker suit, just on point.
On point. There you go. Best documentary. Look, we had a bunch this past year that were really, really good. In third place,
Eric Paulson, Dominic Massa, WWL TV, Bless You Boys, Gail Benson.
Second place,
Gina Swanson and Katie Reckdahl from WDSU TV, Schooled Part 2, A Crossroads in Education.
And the winner for Best Documentary.
Who killed Nanette Krentel and burned down the house around her that she shared with her fire chief husband? Her family has wanted an answer to that question for the last 2.5 years. The investigation has been as unusual as her death is mysterious, with the only arrest for someone criticizing how the St. Tammany Sheriff's Office handled the investigation. Over the next hour, we take you on our journey all the way to Sioux City, Iowa and beyond.
Katie Moore, WWL TV, Mystery in Ashes. She has done some really great work over the past several years, so congratulations, Katie.
Yeah, that was a strong 1-hour show. Our final TV category for this chunk is Best Feature Reporting. This is one of our top 5 most heavily entered category. If you're on the board in this category, it's a major accomplishment. Third place.
Yeah, here we go. Randy Russo and Whitney Hill, 2 tremendous colleagues of mine at WDSU TV, Project Community Strive program.
Second place.
Erica Ferrando, a former WDSU intern and a rising star reporter in our market, WWL TV, A Life of Dance.
A pride of Fontainebleau High School, by the way. And the winner in Best Feature Reporting.
King recently presented a painting of fallen officer Vincent Liberto to Mandeville's police chief. He's also painted fallen officers Marcus McNeil from New Orleans and Jason Seals of Slidell, all labors of love.
It's all positive, you know, they're very appreciative of the artwork.
And then 3 years ago, a friend approached Rodney King about doing something a little bit different to memorialize the recent loss of her father, Charles Franks.
That is one of my favorite people and reporters in New Orleans television. Rob Masson working with Kevin Duckworth, WVUE TV for Shades of Grey.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. This sensitive and unusual story was told with the perfect tone and with great respect. The added bonus of this story, just absolutely excellent editing. This was a pleasure to watch unfold.
Yeah, those are high comments, like that. All right, let's move on, Fletcher. We're going to do half of our still photography categories right now. We have 4 still photography categories tonight. We're going to do 2 now and do 2 later. So we begin with Best Portrait. In third place,
David Grunfeld, NOLA.com, Super Sunday, great guy, tremendous photographer.
Second place.
Oh, I should just say it again. Great guy, tremendous photographer. David Grunfeld, NOLA.com, Emancipation of Slavery.
And our winner for Best Portrait from 64 parishes, it's Akasha Raboot with her photo of Darrell Bork.
Yeah, congratulations, Akasha. That's a strong category right there.
All right, and moving on to our other Best Feature Photo, and this is a heavyweight lineup of photographers. In third place.
Wow, Michael DeMacher. We had Grunfeld, now we have Michael DeMacher. Michael DeMacher with very local New Orleans carolers fill Jackson Square with holiday cheer.
In second place.
You are right, this is a heavyweight category. DeMacher and Matthew Hinton, very local New Orleans, Blackout and Gold Parade.
And the winner. This one is called Ace Jefferson Gets a Haircut from Sophia Germer of the New Orleans Advocate /NOLA.com. It's just a beautiful shot.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Lovely, candid photo capturing a bonding moment between father, son, and barber. Excellent composition and lighting. Sophia wins a lot of awards for the Press Club. A good person as well. Congratulations, Sophia.
Yeah, she shoots great stuff. All right, now our 2 radio categories. We begin with Radio Story and the first place winner.
Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for being a part of this world. And in fact, I don't even know where to begin, other than I know that, Hazel, you were on the air the day that OZ made its way from Tipitina's down to the park. I distinctly remember hearing your voice on that program.
But you're remembering right, yes.
Congratulations to WWOZ staff and volunteers. WWOZ Stories, the history of WWOZ. This was a series of stories that they did chronicling what is a New Orleans institution, their radio station, just one of the true gems in our city. So congratulations to WWOZ.
And then Best Radio Show in second place.
WWOZ staff and volunteers, WWOZ live broadcast from the 2019 New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival.
And the winner of Best Radio Show.
This is 89.9 WWNO. Yes, we're headed for another art-filled week. Are you making plans or do you need some ideas? Well, you've come to the right place. Whether you're in the mood for a party with a purpose, a musical showcase of local talent, or a spiritual ceremony in Congo Square. It's all in the mixed media. Come along as we go inside the arts. Hi, I'm your host, Diane Mack.
Congratulations to Diane Mack, WWNO Inside the Arts, Essence Musical Milestone Music Showcase winners, MAAFA Tribute. I could listen to Diane Mack just read the phone book, one of those just great voices of all time in our city, if you ask me.
Yeah, congratulations to Diane. She is a multi-time winner of Press Club Awards. All right, to our final chunk of categories in this chunk, it is our print writing, and we're going to begin with print breaking news. Third place.
Laura McKnight, NOLA.com, a wall of fire, 5-alarm blaze in Central City damages 3 residential buildings.
In second place.
Ramon Antonio Vargas, the Times-Picayune, the New Orleans Advocate, ex-New Orleans Deacon George Brignac jailed.
And the winner is Laura McKnight from NOLA.com for very unfortunate and tragic. Congratulations to Laura on the big win in breaking news. All right, our next category in print/writing, best community news. Third place.
Emma Ruby, the Maroon, right here at Loyola University. Police chief offers updates on assaults.
Second place.
Susan Langenhenning and Kim Chatelaine, preservation in print, rising concern.
And the winner of Best Community News is Rose Wagner of the Maroon here on the campus of Loyola University for RTA Ramps Up Accessibility.
Yeah, here's what the judge said about the category. Tough to judge. All of the entries, had solid reporting. So congratulations, Rose.
Yeah, nice job, Rose. All right, Best Sports Column in third place.
Les East, from multiple websites. He works a lot for Crescent City Sports, but Les East does a great job covering sports for a multitude of platforms, so congratulations, Les.
And second place.
Chris Price, Biz New Orleans Magazine, in the biz, the sports section. Chris has won this, I guess, Category, yeah. Ooh, thank you. I was struggling for that word.
I'm here for you.
Yeah, several times, so congratulations, Chris.
And our winner in this category, one of the great people and journalists in sports journalism in New Orleans, Rod Walker for the Times-Picayune. This story on the Carver killings, one of several of his columns which he turned in. Great job by Rod. He's an unbelievably good writer.
Yeah, he submitted actually 3 different columns, Carver Killings, Rabbit, and This Is It for the Saints. All 3 of his submissions, the judge said, razor sharp and compelling writing. So congratulations, Rod Walker.
On to editorial illustration in third place.
Nicole Gerke, The Maroon, Squeeze.
Second place.
Storm Wells, The Maroon, We Are the Future. I think Storm sounds like a tremendous name for like a baseball player, Storm Wells, but you think, Doug?
I think this is a meteorologist's name in the future.
I think you're probably right.
Maybe drop the S, Storm Well.
Yeah.
Yes, all right, sorry. And the first place winner, we've seen this one win before. That, of course, the cover of Arthur Hardy's Mardi Gras Guide, the winner, David Johnson, Arthur Hardy. Obviously, beautiful stuff.
Yeah, an institution, Mr. Mardi Gras here in New Orleans. Here's what the judge said. Captivating colors and high-energy presentation made this one the winner. Congratulations to Arthur Hardy.
Yes. And our final category in this chunk, Fletcher, is one that is highly sought after. The win in this category. It is Best Magazine. We got a bunch of magazines entered in this one. In third place,
Tiffany Redding Amadeo, Errol Laborde, and Ashley McClellan, New Orleans Magazine, the issue on best bars.
Yes, New Orleans Magazine, third. Second place,
Melanie Warner Spencer, the president of the press club that you just heard from. Congratulations with Sarah George, Louisiana Life, Good Hunting issue.
And the winner of Best Magazine, 64 Parishes with their summer issue. This is Erin Greenwald and Chris Turner-Neal. Congratulations to 64 Parishes.
Yeah, here's what the judges said, and I think this is, again, another very strong judge comment. This is the complete package, a magazine filled with interesting articles, crisp writing, excellent photography, and a little something for everyone. Again, a really prestigious category, a lot of great finalists, but congratulations to 64 Parishes.
And guess what, Fletcher? We have reached the end of chunk 2. We have 2 chunks to go. 3 names we have heard from so far, at least 3 that I'm positive of, Ramon Antonio Vargas and Katie Moore and Dominic Massa. What the 3 of them have in common is that all 3 have been recipients of press club scholarships.
You're right. I had no idea until you told me that. That was really great stuff. And just a great segue.
Yes!
I mean, it couldn't have been more obvious.
Melanie should be standing by. Yes, Melanie is standing by to talk a little bit about scholarships. We want to hear from the winners. Melanie, take it away.
Hello again. Thanks, guys. As you know, part of the Press Club's mission is tied to education. We offer 2 $2,500 scholarships for New Orleans area students studying journalism or PR on the college level every year. These are given out each summer and funded by a combination of proceeds from the gala, member donations, and member fees. Cash donations during our monthly happy hour at Molly's at the Market. Thank you, Mark, for organizing that each month. And in every other year but this year, our popular raffle, which we look forward to bringing back. We awarded our scholarships to 2 deserving students in August, and each of our scholarship winners recorded a quick statement for tonight's program. Here they are.
Hi, I'm Amberlyn Alfano. I went to Mandeville High. I am currently at Southeastern Louisiana University, and I plan to teach communication. Thank you so much to the Press Club for giving me this scholarship.
Hi, my name is Madeline Taliansich. I'm a junior at Loyola University New Orleans, and I'm a double major in theater arts and mass communications with a concentration in journalism. I found journalism through social media and PR, weirdly enough, but after taking a communications writing class with Joe Duke, I absolutely fell in love with it and decided to double major 2 years into my college career with not so much time left and in the middle of a pandemic. But I am really glad that I have added it, and I'm so incredibly grateful to have received the Press Club scholarship because I don't owe anything to Loyola this year because of the scholarship, and that is a first for me in the last 2 years that I have been at Loyola. So I cannot thank the Press Club enough, and I'm so incredibly happy and grateful to have been the recipient of the scholarship. Thank you.
Love seeing the young scholarship winners. I do want to have one quick message for Melanie Warner Spencer, the Press Club president. Melanie, it's time for some of this. Some of that. Melanie's duties are done. Thank you to Melanie. We've got it from here. Love seeing the scholarship winners.
Without question. And I love hearing Melanie's comments about the Press Club and where we are and where we're going. Congratulations to the scholarship winners, especially the one here at Loyola, because that's where we are, and this is where I went to school, and this is a tremendous program. This set is amazing, the equipment that they have here, the teachers that they have here. I'm not just saying it because we're here right now. I'm saying it because this place prepared me for a career in journalism, and I am forever grateful. And I'm glad to see when we have Press Club award winners. You referenced Dominic. Dominic was here with me when I was here. So thanks to Loyola for letting us do this here tonight, 6 feet apart.
Yeah, oh, at least.
Right, 6 feet apart. And
not loud.
We still have a prop that's no longer a prop. You may have noticed there may have been a sip taken.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's getting to be the second half of the show. I felt
See,
like
I had mine pre-show, so I'm going to the Kentwood.
Yeah.
To get through the last 2 chunks.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I'll be okay after a sip.
Yeah, I have full confidence. All right, we're going to move on to chunk number 3. Right into it. In this chunk, we're going to see some television categories, more print writing. Look, there's enough TV and the print writing where there's some of those in all of it. Then we're going to do 3 digital categories. We're going to go back and do 2 more television videography categories, and we're going to finish off this chunk with our final 3 PR categories, which ends with the big one in PR, which is PR overall campaign. So Fletcher, we got a big finish at the end of this chunk, and we're going to begin the chunk with television categories, beginning with medical health reporting in third place.
Here we go.
Go get them.
Ann Willis, Robert Burning III, and Leslie Snedowski, community health heroes, nurse practitioner trend.
You're saying Snedowski a lot, and you're getting better at it. All right, second place.
Okay, here we go. Peyton LaCicero from WGNO TV, Avery's bravery, an 8-year-old beats aggressive cancer and crosses the finish line. Congratulations, Peyton.
And we love getting entries from all of the TV stations in New Orleans. Thanks to WGNO for getting in it. And then the winner for medical health reporting.
I was kind of out of shape. I quit smoking. Had gained weight.
So 2 years ago, the man who's internationally famous for blockbusters, The Terminator, Titanic, The Abyss, Aliens, and Avatar, called fitness expert Mackie Shilstone.
3 sessions. So when James Cameron called, I didn't know who he was. What team does he play for?
That, of course, Meg Farris from WWL TV for The Real Terminator.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. This is a very interesting and well-crafted report that inspires health maintenance and exercise, especially an older population, which is excellent.
All right, our second TV category, education reporting, third place.
Travers Mackle and Chris Slaughter from WDSU TV. Congratulations to Chris and Travers for their work on Mattis Elementary abuse.
Second place.
Greg LaRose from WDSU TV, special education abuse.
And the winner, first place in education reporting.
84% of the students enrolled at Our Lady of Prom Succor in Jefferson Parish are on a voucher. Most students at this private school are funded with public money.
The voucher program is helping the schools maintain an enrollment that they probably would not have without that subsidy.
In fact, 67% of the children in the program attend schools where the majority of students receive vouchers. The state has essentially created a privately run, publicly subsidized school system.
That is Lee Zurich and Cody Lilich from WVUE TV, The Cost of Choice. Congratulations to Lee and Cody. I think that's their second first place victory this evening.
Yeah, that was a great story. All right, our next category, Best Public Affairs. Third place.
WVUE weather staff, weathering the storm.
Second place.
Marcia Cavanaugh and Monica Turner, WYES TV, Chasing the Moon, the Crescent City Connection.
And the winner in Best Public Affairs.
Very strategic in identifying problem persons through very sophisticated crime and data analysis, that we were able to, with laser focus, go after the problem individuals and build very, very good cases that are held up in court, creating a deterrent effect. And we were able to do that while transforming ourselves at the same time.
This is a new edition of Reshaping a Greater New Orleans, seeking safety and justice.
That is Marcia Cavanaugh and a longtime Mouton boss, Paula Pendarvis, working for WYES TV for Reshaping Greater New Orleans, seeking safety and justice.
Yeah, Paula Pendarvis, one of those great journalists in New Orleans history. The judges say this TV segment takes a deep look at the city's response in safety and justice. Just good journalism.
Yeah, good stuff. The next category, Best Station Promotion, third place.
Here we go. Aaron Finnegan, Stephen Burke, David Bell from my home ranch, WDSU TV, Me TV, Rockin' Doopsie Jr., Traditions. Congratulations to Aaron, Stephen, and David Bell.
Home ranch. Second place.
We're winging it here. I don't know. Making up words. Maybe I shouldn't have had that sip of wine. Aaron Finnegan, Stephen Burke, and Joe Bird, WDSU TV. WDSU 70th anniversary.
Did you catch a spray from the bottle when it opened? Because that'll do it too. All right, the winner, Best Station Promotion.
Wait, what about traffic? Everyone needs a heads up before they head out.
Hey, Chef Kaz, did you know that we're the most watched local morning show?
Baby, why'd you think I made this cake?
The Eyewitness Morning News, the most watched local morning show. Weekdays at 4:30, only on Channel 4.
And the winner for Best Station Promotion, WWL-TV Marketing Team, Eyewitness Morning News, the most watched morning news.
Congratulations. All right, moving on. The award for Best Continuing Coverage, third place.
WDSU staff, Hard Rock Hotel collapse.
Second place.
Mike Pearlstein, WWL-TV Global Wildlife, Paradise Lost?
Question mark. And the winner for Best Continuing Coverage.
CPRA announced it will study more than doubling the size of the East Bank diversion to match the one on the West Bank, up to 75,000 cubic feet per second, enough to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool in just over 1 second. One of the great ironies of the 2010 BP oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico was the windfall it created for South Louisiana. Upwards of $9 billion for various coastal projects, including paying for the largest among them.
That, of course, John Snell from WVUE-TV for his long-running continuing coverage of Coast in Crisis.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Coast in Crisis is a very strong series. Solid interviews, thorough research, packs a punch.
Packs a punch. That's a nice compliment to get. All right, and our final TV category for this chunk is Best Sports Feature Reporting. We always get a ton of entries in this one.
Yeah, Ricardo LeCompte from WWL-TV, your colleague, New Orleans Hippies, which is a women's football team. He did a feature on them. Congratulations, Ricardo.
Yeah, it was a terrific story. And in second place,
Kim Holden from WVUE-TV, Half Court Hustle.
And the winner, Best Sports Feature Reporting. The no call has not killed New Orleans' passion for the Saints, and maybe it's actually amplified it. And Dr. Moore says that passion is healthy.
I think it is really positive to have that level of passion and excitement for something, to have hope in something. That's positive.
Oh, we're ready to come back stronger this season. We're ready to go all the way.
You know, that hurts. We got to put that behind us, and we got to move on from here on out. And this is our year. This is our year.
That is Paul Dudley collecting some of the most ridiculous fan interviews you'll ever see with Douglas Mouton of WWL-TV. No Call Psychology.
Maybe it should have said Paul Dudley in Doug Mouton.
I had to actually make the entry and send it in.
Okay.
So it's going to say Doug Mouton, comma, Paul Dudley.
Okay, we could have just gone alphabetically, though. Here are the judges' comments.
We did by first name.
Oh, I see. I got you. Okay, great cuts and great interviews. Also, just real quick, what you saw Paul Dudley doing in that piece, I missed the close talking with interviews. The world has changed so much in the last year. Hopefully we'll get back to that next year.
Oh, and that stuff was ridiculously funny. All right, let's do some print/writing categories. We just did sports feature on the television side, so let's start with sports feature on the print/writing side. In third place,
Ramon Antonio Vargas, the New Orleans Advocate, NOLA.com, Hartley's Hurt.
In second place,
Amy Just, the New Orleans Advocate, NOLA.com. For Demario Davis, it was faith that saved this Saints linebacker. My heart changed. It was a great cover story last year. I remember it. Congratulations, Amy.
Yeah, and the winner in Best Sports Feature from Ramon Antonio Vargas of the New Orleans Advocate /NOLA.com, his profile of Regis Prograis called The Contender.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Profile of a boxer whose life story doesn't check all the boxes. Lots of colorful and precise descriptions of the mother-loving pugilist.
Pugilist.
Pugilist?
Pugilist.
I knew I was going to screw up something today, and we went I knew there was going to be something that tripped me up. Pugilist.
Pugilist.
And I know I've seen it before. I'm not
Pugilism
a
is boxing. Pugilist
aficionado.
is someone who
I'm not even sure what I say.
Pugilist.
Pugilist.
With a J.
I feel like I mentioned Loyola. Maybe I should go back to school to learn this.
All right, moving on. No more pugilism. And there's Ramon's big win. Congratulations to Ramon. That's Ramon's second win of the night, by the way.
Yes, Ramon. Congratulations. Sorry for my my lack of knowledge.
For hijacking his win.
Yeah, for hijacking. Yes, we need you to come up here and accept your award right now, Ramon.
Right this minute. All right. Next category: Best Critical Review. In third place,
here we go. Alan Smason, Crescent City Jewish News.
And we think Alan might still be wearing the seersucker.
His very handsome red seersucker. Alan Smason again, third and second. Crescent City Jewish News. Congratulations, Alan. Always someone who's very active, submits a lot of things every year.
Yeah, and he's a terrific writer, does a lot of really good critical reviews. But our winner in this case tonight is Ryan Fertel from 64 Parishes with Sea Changes.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. A succinct, beautifully written review of a book that feels as relevant now as it did when it was released in 1958. Excellent work.
Yeah, congratulations again to 64 Parishes for the win in Best Critical Review. The next category, Best Headline, third place.
Here we go. Rose Wagner and Aaron Snodgrass from here at Loyola, the Maroon Learning to Concentrate.
And I put the +2
Yeah, I know.
there.
I was going to explain.
You enter 3 headlines. Oh, you want to do it?
Well, no, go.
Oh,
I paused. I paused and kind of screwed up the timing there.
Well, when you pause, I'm jumping in. You enter 3 headlines. I'm giving 1 and then putting +2 to let people know there were 2 others. But that was the lead one. Sorry.
That's okay.
Are
No.
you mad 'cause I jumped in?
No.
Right.
We've gone off the rails. My pugilist comment,
But you messed up that last night. I thought you'd get it today.
I literally thought if there's going to be something that trips me up, I should have just said the mother-loving boxer.
Yes, you could have. No one would have known.
I know.
Second place.
Okay, here we go. Kathy Bradshaw, Where You At Magazine, the greatest thing since French bread, where to get a good loaf around New Orleans.
And the winning headline for Best Headline is from Leslie Snadowski, Entrepreneur Jackson's selfie genes stitched into her DNA. Leslie, of course, works for Biz New Orleans Magazine.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Kudos to the headline writer. Entrepreneur Jackson's is a clever play on words that captures the reader's attention and tells the story.
All right, congratulations to Leslie Sadowski on her second win of the night. On to Best Editorial. In third place,
Alan Smason, Crescent City Jewish News, Closed Door Policy.
Second place,
Errol Laborde, New Orleans Magazine, Speaking Out.
And the winner of Best Editorial for her work, John Bell Edwards wasn't a soulmate, but a perfect match in Louisiana. The award goes to Katie Reckdahl.
Yeah, here are the judges' comments, and they are strong. Excellent, interesting, insightful, well-researched, helpful, and to some, provocative. Everything that a good editorial should be. Big congratulations.
Now, look, I do want to say this. Katie submitted this work to the New York Times, and that's going to throw some people off. The New York Times winning a Press Club of New Orleans award. I will say this. We had this vote among the Press Club board. This was a few years ago, I think after one of the rounds of layoffs from the Times-Picayune. If it's a local journalist and they're doing local work, especially in today's age, where that work was published wasn't really that important. In this case, it's Katie Reckdahl, who is without question one of our most brilliant local journalists. She's doing clearly a local story about Louisiana. The fact that it's published in the New York Times, okay. Katie's also won for work she's done with the Weather Channel, which is obviously not New Orleans based either. So if you're wondering about the New York Times, this is absolutely fits the rules. Katie Reckdahl, local reporter, wins in Best Editorial. Our next category, continuing coverage. We did the TV, now on to the print. In third place,
Sarah Pagones and Katie Moore, the New Orleans Advocate, NOLA.com. Accuser speaks out publicly, says ex-St. Tammany Sheriff Jack Strain molested him as a child.
Second place,
Tristan Borick, the Times-Picayune, the River's Revenge.
And the winner in Best Continuing Coverage, and this goes to the Times-Picayune and the New Orleans Advocate staff for their continuing coverage of the Hard Rock Hotel collapse.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Classic blanket coverage of a big breaking news tragedy. Graphics of the collapse and crane implosions added a lot of useful information.
Yeah, congratulations over at the Times-Picayune, New Orleans Advocate. And our final print category for now, Best Column. In third place,
John Case, Slidell Magazine, The Storyteller.
In second place,
Chris Rose, New Orleans Magazine, Chris Rose. Chris Rose still plays in my over 35 baseball league. So he's still active physically and still churning out some great work for New Orleans Magazine.
All right, and the winner of Best Column, that is from Errol Laborde. And if anyone is keeping track, this is win number 4 for House Laborde. And the sigil of House Laborde is that giant Santa Claus. Errol Laborde winning for his column in New Orleans Magazine called Streetcar. Congratulations to Errol.
Yeah, again, congratulations to Errol. All those best column, to me, I love some of these people that write and do this tremendous work, and that's just a tremendous category and a tough category.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, digital. We're going to do 3 digital categories. We're going to start with best use of Facebook, and this is a little open-ended. You can sort of submit whatever you thought was how you used Facebook most effectively in a single instance, and here's what we have in 3rd place.
All right, Clint Durrett, Mary Stays, and Matthew Hinton, very local New Orleans, Southern Decadence, Mia X, Chad is a jerk, and Goodbye Leah Chase. Those are all Facebook.
Unconnected.
Yes.
Right.
So I may stop reading all the headlines and submissions. I'll just go with names and entities. So
Yes.
Clint, Mary, Matthew, very local New Orleans, 3rd place.
2nd place.
WWOZ staff. Why not? Here we go. Crescent City Blues and Barbecue Festival 2019. I know I can handle that
Yes,
one.
this is how they covered that Blues and Barbecue Festival, and the winner comes from Tom Planchette and his staff at WWLTV.com, and it was for how they handled one day of enormous breaking news throughout the day and into the night on October 12th of 2019, the winner to the WWL-TV staff.
Congratulations to everyone. Obviously, social media is such a big factor in what we do these days.
Yeah, no question. All right, on to Best Social Video. We're going to see some videos now. 3rd place.
WVUE staff, Hurricane Barry, The Great Horse Rescue.
2nd place.
Rhett Sharp from Channel 13, St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, class of 2032. You said you saw this one.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's terrific stuff.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, Rhett does great work, and that one was so much fun. And here is your winner. That is Beth Utterback and her staff at WWOZ-FM, Second Line season announcement.
WWOZ killing it this year in the video categories. Congratulations. Here is the judge's comment. This video made me want to get up and dance. I think that is a perfect line for what we just saw.
Yeah, and a lot of Mardi Gras theme in this year's awards. And our final digital category for now, and this has become a hotly entered category, best use of Instagram. Again, a little open-ended on this one. 3rd place.
Sam Winstrom from WWL-TV, Saints Weekly Quiz.
Love Sam Winstrom, one of the great people in TV. 2nd place.
Davis Allen, Liz Jury from Preservation in Print, NOLA Photo Challenge. Hashtag NOLA Photo Challenge.
I was going to correct you on that. This is clearly not NOLA Photo Challenge. It's hashtag NOLA Photo Challenge. All right, and the winner of best use of Instagram, it comes from very local New Orleans, Matthew Hinton, Clint Durrett, for their coverage of St. Joseph's Night LunaFest.
Yeah, that was a great photo that we just saw. Very local, just tremendously active on social media. I love following them. Matthew Hinton does some great pictures, obviously. They use Michael DeMacher and then Clint and Mary and their staff. Nice night so far for very local New Orleans.
Yeah, win number 2 for Clint and company. All right, moving on to 2 television videography categories. First, best editing. 3rd place.
Here we go. Chris Russell, WVUE TV, Vinyl Revival.
2nd place.
Derek Waltrip, WWL TV, The Forgotten East.
And the winner in best video editing.
It's Sunday in New Orleans, and there's energy surging through the streets of Treme.
It's cool, y'all. $5 joints. Today's a beautiful day. You ready?
That, of course, is Copus. He doesn't go by the first name. Just call him Copus. WWL-TV for Treme, Death of a Neighborhood, Survival of a Culture.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. The energy and tone of this piece is set with perfect pacing and shot selection. Excellent use of natural sound to put the viewer in the space with you. Top-notch storytelling, exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Wow, yeah, Kopus does a great job. All right, best photo essay, third place.
Kevin Mumphrey and Rhett Sharp, Channel 13, St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, Lion's Paw Coffee Shop.
Second place.
Whitney Hill, one of my favorites. She's going to the Olympics for NBC next year, so I'm glad she's doing just tremendous work. WDSU, Through the Eyes of a Hurricane Hunter.
And the winner of Best Photo Essay.
He was the cornerstone of the whole thing. Mardi Gras Mambo, he was the general one.
That is Brian Lucas, who I'm guessing has about 50 Press Club of New Orleans first place awards in his career for remembering Art Neville.
Yeah, here's what the judges said. This story is the essence of New Orleans culture. Love, culture, and art were all on display here.
Yeah, and the Mardi Gras theme continues, and we move on to 3 public relations categories, Fletcher, as we close out chunk number 3. We're going to start with PR special events. In third place.
All right, here we go. The Earhart Group. The Earhart Group, the Roosevelt Hotel, NOLA Chef Pop-Up Series.
In second place.
The Earhart Group again. GLAC 2019 Industry Day.
And the winner in PR special events, it's time to knock some back in Slidell. It's Kim Bergeron from Kim Bergeron Productions /RightBrainDiaries.com for Black and Gold Second Line Parade 2019 Super Bowl Sunday, New Orleans.
Here are the judges' comments. The fact that this event was promoted and executed within 5 days is remarkable. Great work.
Congratulations to Kim Bergeron. The second public relations category for now, community relations, third place.
Arthur Hardy and David Johnson, Arthur Hardy Enterprises, Warren Easton's musical legacy.
Second place.
Casey Hill, Peter A. Mayer, Public Relations, Evangeline Made Bead, Toast 100 Years of Baking. Bread. Evangeline Made Bread. Toast 100 years of baking.
I feel like I'm giving you too much to read.
No. I feel like I'm letting you down at this point. You've had no flubs, and I have now had. I'm 2 strikes with a foul tip. One more strike.
Oh, are you still in there then?
And one of the Loyola students is coming to finish the job here.
That's beautiful. All right, the winner in PR Community Relations is Arthur Hardy and David Johnson from Arthur Hardy Enterprises for 50 famous Easton Eagles.
There you go. Congratulations, Arthur. He does a great job at Warren Easton High School. He was instrumental in getting Sandra Bullock to donate money to that high school. Also, my father went to Warren Easton, and he's in the Warren Easton Hall of Fame. So I know how much Arthur cares about that school because, you know, he tells me about it. He does so much work for them.
Yeah, and Arthur is an active participant in Press Club stuff, and we love having him involved in the Press Club. And congratulations to Arthur on that PR win. And our final PR category of the night is a big one, or the big one. It is PR overall campaign. Third place.
Here we go. The Buson team, Buson Creative, Jefferson Parish Oyster Trail.
Second place.
The Earhart Group, Grow Louisiana Coalition, Change of Scenery campaign.
And the winner of Best PR Overall Campaign from Peter Mayer Public Relations for their campaign, Louisiana Children's Museum grand opening in New Orleans City Park. Congratulations to Maggie Robert and Larry Lovell.
Yeah, here are the judges' comments. Exceptionally thorough planning and creative execution of a very comprehensive and hugely successful campaign, maybe the biggest category in PR. So really just congratulations to everyone, some powerhouse groups here in this category, but congratulations to Peter A. Mayer.
Yeah, and the Press Club of New Orleans has long had a tradition of PR, married. Look, it's a way for all of us to get together and have a good time. Congratulations to them. And we are at the end of chunk number 3. So before we move on to chunk number 4, and we're not going to take a lot of time here, I do need to call up chunk number 4, but I do want to tell people about trophies. We do have trophies. We had them made like we always have. Tomorrow, I'm going to deliver the trophies to the big organization. So WVUE, I'll have your trophies in a box. I'll bring them to the door. I'll do the Pizza Hut contactless
Leave
delivery.
it at the door.
Leave them at the door and run. Right. I'll bring a box to the Advocate office. WWL-TV, Beth Utterbach will figure out a place to meet. We'll get all the big organizations, small organizations, or individual people. If you win an award, send me an email. We'll get together in the next few days. We'll get you your trophies. Anybody wants extra trophies or wants to buy a duplicate trophy, I should say, because a lot of awards, like the WDSU Breaking News Award, has 3 different people on it. So if you want extra trophies, the name of the company that does it for us is called Jack Petty Marketing and Promotions. I am not going to give you a phone number or an address. That's what the Google is for. Jack Petty, it's on Metairie Road. They will do duplicate trophies for $48.37. That's tax included. That's our cost. So for instance, if they wanted to get 3 made, so each person could get a trophy for, that'd be $48.37 each. If you pick it up there, he will also ship it for an extra $9.25. But anybody wanting trophies, that's the way to get them.
And let me just set you up here because I feel like I let us down in the third. Like we were so smooth. You were so smooth.
You think so?
I think you're doing great, dog. I think my co-piloting created some turbulence on the ship there.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to forgive myself for the boxer comment.
Yeah.
And then bead and bread.
Yeah, well, but that's a
I'm
misread.
looking at the screen. It's a little far
Yeah,
away.
that
I'm going to go ahead. I'm not making excuses.
Because Fletcher and I went through this last night. To make sure we wanted to make sure that the PowerPoints would work and everything would play. And again, thank you to the people at Loyola. These are massive PowerPoints when you include the attachments with video. I was just praying it would work right. We're 3 chunks out of 4 done, and we're good. And I do want to mention, we're going to do the best of the best after chunk 4, but it's not very long, so we are nearing the end.
Yeah, and I think we're doing well on time right now.
Yeah, we said it would be less than 2 hours. It's 8:25.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And just to show you about those comments last night, it shows you how intently I was paying attention.
No, you were, because we had 25 mistakes, 24 of them we fixed, just pugilism.
As we watched the baseball game last night.
As we were watching the
But let me say this, I know I
Rays.
keep bringing this up. Am I jumping ahead here, or are we going to acknowledge now, or wait to say how many?
No, we're going to do that after chunk 4.
Okay.
Before the best
I know
of the
I
best.
keep getting ahead of myself here, but I was blown away. So as board members, we have conversations, we do the meetings virtually. We have a great board and great people, but I was utterly and completely blown away by the participation this year. And I'm not trying to give you a deep tease here because we have 20 more minutes awards before we get to it, but just a little hint. The turnout this year.
Yeah, it was crazy good.
For considering it's a pandemic and we don't have a gala.
Well, we cut the price, which was a smart move. And look, we're not putting a gala on. And honestly, look, I mean, we're a nonprofit. We're not trying to make money. But generally, the memberships in the press club and the cost of entering is what pays for the gala and everything else. And then we do the raffle. Losing the raffle hurt because we raised $2,000 in our raffle. Gina Swanson does a ridiculously spectacular job of getting amazing raffle items. We had like $4,000 worth of raffle items, all donated for free because Gina hounds people so effectively. And then we made $2,000 on the raffle, which almost pays for an entire scholarship just on a free raffle. We can't do a raffle this year because we're goofy virtual.
Look, Doug loves the raffle more than anything, maybe.
The raffle is...
do you want to just... I know you miss maybe the anticipation of the 4, 6,
and taunting people
7.
when they win.
Just
Wait, am I bad at it? Or
no,
what?
I think I love the fact that you are so passionate about it because sometimes I'm just like, just call the number.
And passionate but not loud. Yeah.
Well,
all right, let's move on.
Sure.
Let's get the PowerPoint back up.
Right,
Let's do chunk 4. Fletcher, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm going to be better in chunk 4 here. Anybody watching right now, deep breath.
All right,
and here we go.
Chunk 4 out of 4. We're going to do our last 2 television videography categories. Then we're going to do our last 5 print writing categories, including the category that Mark Schleifstein is in, because he had to wait all night because he made fun of Fletcher and I. So he is waiting all night to chunk 4 to get his award. Then we have 3 digital categories, our last 3, which will end with Best News Website. Then we do our other 2, still photography, then our last 6 TV categories, and the grand finale, it ends with Best Weathercast and then Best Newscast. All right, Fletch, you ready?
I am ready.
All
Here
right,
we go.
Sports videography. Well, TV videography is the heading. The category is sports videography. In third place,
Garland Gillen, WVUE TV, LSU upsets Alabama.
Second place.
Ooh, my colleague, who I have worked with for more than a decade, Alvin Moore, great photographer. NOLA no-call pass interference. He was right on it. Such a critical moment in sports history.
I spent all night at a jail escape, literally all night, like 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. the next day with Alvin. That's when I got to know him in St. Tammany Parish, one of the great humans in New Orleans television. And the winner in sports videography.
As for Bridgewater, this was his first victory as a starting quarterback since 2015. Number 5 was mindful after the game of the long road back to getting on the field and winning.
So I was just thinking about the process.
All right, that is Edwin Good, just a tremendous sports photographer who does great work at WVUE TV. Saints versus Seahawks. Congratulations, Edwin.
Yeah, we're all big fans of Edwin. All right, and then the final TV videography category. This one is called Best Visual Storytelling. Third place.
Mark Chapman, our chief photographer at WDSU TV, Human Trafficking Series. Congratulations, Mark.
Second place.
John Turnipseed from WVUE TV, The Cost of Choice.
Yeah, this is a heavyweight category of news photographers. And in first place.
There's a certain drama to this site.
It's like a discovery.
And it was one of the most amazing things that I'd ever seen in my life.
To me, there is a kind of melancholic component to it.
Did God send him to Chauvin to build this site?
That is Derek Waldrop with his 3rd win of the night for Chauvin Sculpture Garden. Fletcher, to see that story in a newscast, it is such a change-up and amazing.
Yeah, that was some beautiful photography. Here's what the judges wrote. Beautifully shot, captures the mystery of the story. Interviews help relay the intrigue. Music fits the tone perfectly. Congratulations, Derek. Great night for you.
Yeah, and on to our final 5 print/writing categories. We begin with Best Business Reporting. Third place.
Here we go. Davis Allen, Preservation in Print, coming soon on Canal Street.
Second place.
Samantha Sunny, The Lens.
And in first place, this is from Biz New Orleans Magazine, Kimberly Singletary, aiming higher with hospitality.
Congratulations. Business reporting, obviously with Biz New Orleans and the magazines and the publications we have here. I say this a lot of great submissions in all these categories.
Yeah, no question. Best cover. We got a lot of entries in best cover. Magazine covers are big. Third place.
Liz Drury and Susan Langenhenning, Preservation in Print, fighting fire with preservation, or fighting fire with prevention.
Yes, play on words. Second place.
All right, it is Richard Fuentes from Slidell Magazine, The Color Purple.
And in first place, that is, of course, the cover of Where Ya At magazine from Josh Danzig and Maxfield Bala, the best of Big Easy.
Yeah, Josh Danzig and Where Ya At partners with WDSU, so congratulations, guys. The judges say a cover that covers what the magazine is about. Beautiful.
Beautiful. You like that when someone says that about your cover. All right, environmental science reporting in third place.
All right, Mark Schleifstein, NOLA.com. Congratulations, Mark.
Second place.
Donna Bush, Slidell Magazine, Bonacary Spillway.
And the winner of first place in environmental science reporting is Donna Bush for the mystery of monarch butterflies from Slidell Magazine. I want to say, Fletcher, right now there is a watch party going on in Slidell, among Slidell Magazine and Kim Bergeron. A lot of people in Slidell getting together. We believe David Baker from the Press Club Board is there. It is time to knock some back. Donna Bush, you are the Press Club winner tonight.
Not only the winner, the big winner, first and second place. So congratulations. Enjoy your party. We understand, is the mayor there, I heard? The mayor,
we heard he might be.
The mayor of Slidell.
I will say this, as far as I know, it's the first watch party in the history of the Press Club Awards.
Thank you. You may be the only people watching right now. We hope that's not the case. But if you're the only ones watching, thank you for watching right now.
My wife is asleep by now, so hopefully there's more than 2 or 3 viewers, but it's okay if there's not. All right, I know someone is watching and waiting for this category because Mark Schleifstein taunted us. Third place, Best Investigative Reporting.
Yeah, again, this is another heavy hitter category here in New Orleans. Sarah Pagones and Mike Perlstein, the Times-Picayune, the New Orleans Advocate, in partnership with WWL TV.
Yeah, that was for Paradise Lost. Second place,
Marta Jewson with The Lens, Kennedy High School graduation scandal.
And the winner in Best Investigative Reporting, yes, it is Mark Schleifstein with Tristan Bowrick and Sarah Sneath for their series, which was called Louisiana Polluter's Paradise. It was literally a great series of investigative reporting, just terrific work. I'm giving Mark a hard time, but in all seriousness, this was literally just great journalism.
It was like an 8-part series, if I'm not
mistaken.
It was 10 parts.
His entry was 10 parts.
Yeah, no, again, just tremendous work by Mark and Tristan and Sarah. And obviously, this is one of the more, a lot of these categories are prestigious. I think to win an award with the submissions we had, but this is just one of those kind of heavy hitter categories.
Sure.
So congratulations.
And we're going to do TV investigative reporting in a minute. And then this, traditionally, and it is this year as well, the single highest entry total of any category in the Press Club Awards every year, at least every year that I've run it, is print/writing feature reporting. Third place.
Here we go. Katie Reckdahl. She wins for her report as a 6-year-old, am I saying this right? I can't
Leona Tate?
Leona Tate, yeah, help desegregate schools. Now she wants others to learn that history. So congratulations to Katie Reckdahl.
Yeah, the print gets smaller when I try to fit them all on one line and there's that many words. Second place.
Carrie Myers, 64 parishes, view from a windowless room. I do have glasses. Maybe I should have worn my glasses like you, Doug.
I did go glasses because I knew there was a lot of reading. And the winner, you went for looks. I go for utilitarianism. All right, the winner, Best Feature Reporting, it is from James Karst at 64 parishes for his article, Young Satchmo.
Yeah, here is the judge's comment, wow, with an exclamation point, wow. This article takes the reader on a mystery-solving tour through history, impeccably researched, well-written, and highly readable. To me, that makes me want to read it right now. So congratulations, James. Tremendous work.
Yeah, winning for Young Satchmo. Okay, moving on to our final 3 digital categories. First, Best Sports Blog. Third place.
Sean Fazan from WVUE TV. After further review, Sean enters in this every single year, and I know he is always in the top 3.
Second place.
Les East from Crescent City Sports and Saturday Down South. Les, maybe you can explain this, put in a submission of lots of his work.
Yes.
But obviously this is his submission on Les East LSU sports blog, especially for Saturday Down South.
Correct. He does an LSU sports blog, which finished second, and you sort of teased that Les East's general sports blog wins first place. This is a blog that he does for CrescentCitySports.com. This was an article on Angus Lind, which the judges also wrote about. Congratulations to Les East.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. The storytelling component involved in the winning blog set it apart from many typical blogs. Congratulations, Les.
Yes. Best Lifestyle Blog. Third place.
Chris Rose, me again with Chris Rose, myneworleans.com.
Are you going to mention your over 35 baseball league again?
You know what? I never got to face Chris Rose. He plays right field and I pitch, and I didn't get to pitch in that game. But Chris Rose plays my over 35 baseball league.
Do me a favor. If that happens next year, write a lifestyle blog about it.
He wrote, believe it or not, he wrote a very loving article about getting back to playing baseball and playing in the league that the guys in the league actually loved.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, second place in lifestyle blog.
All right. Sherry Cohen, Louisiana Life. Let's go, Louisiana.
And the winner in Best Lifestyle Blog, that is from very local New Orleans, Clint Durrett and Mary Stays.
Yeah, congratulations, very local New Orleans. The headline entries that you all put in a submission from your website, if I'm not mistaken, that's like the third win tonight? Yeah, third win tonight and several second and third places tonight for very local New Orleans. So congratulations, guys. You all are doing some nice work.
Yeah, we've got a couple of three-time winners, Derek Waldrop and Clint Durrett. And on to Best News Website. This one, obviously, the biggest one in our digital category. Third place.
Kelly Massacott and Rich Collins, Biz New Orleans Magazine, bizneworleans.com.
Second place.
Alan Smason, Crescent City Jewish News, crescentcityjewishnews.com.
And the winner for Best News Website is WWL-TV. This is Tom Planchette and his staff winning for WWL-TV.com.
Yeah, we have some judges' comments here. Great stories, great emphasis on news.
The only reason Tom's not a multiple-time winner is because he just won't put his name on an entry. He calls them staff. But Tom Planchette, who runs WWL-TV.com, has been one of New Orleans' most talented journalists in New Orleans for at least 35 years.
And we should say, came from sports.
Came from sports,
like a lot of great people. Came from sports.
Was a sports producer at WWL before he became the leader of the digital staff. Okay, to the final two still photography categories. First, multi-feature photo. Third place.
Donna Bush, Slidell Magazine, Red-Headed Woodpecker.
Second place.
Here we go. Monique Verdon, 64 Parishes, Treading Water.
And the winner of Best Multi-Feature Photo, this is from the staff and volunteers at WWOZ, a series of photos. That was just one of them. Best of Jazz Fest 2019.
Yeah, all the photos are tremendous. Best of Jazz Fest. You can only imagine how amazing they all are. Just use your imagination. What you just saw, just one. Here's what the judges say. Bright, colorful, captivating photos tell a fun story that puts the observer in the middle of the action. Nicely done. And again, a nice night tonight for WWOZ. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Okay, general news photo. Third place.
Sophia Germer, the New Orleans Advocate, NOLA.com, officer involved shooting on Bourbon Street.
Second place.
David Grunfeld, the New Orleans Advocate, NOLA.com, reaching for her aunt.
And check out this winning shot, Fletcher. This is from Max Bescherer at the New Orleans Advocate, NOLA.com, and you can tell everyone who lives in New Orleans knows exactly what they're looking at.
Yeah, that was the demolition, the controlled demolition of the Hard Rock Hotel collapse. Look at the timing of that photo, all of the cranes, tremendous work there, Max. Obviously someone who's been around the world covering things in the Middle East, now back in New Orleans doing great work. Here's what the judges say. A colorful, active photo that was captured, obviously, at precisely the right time. Congratulations.
Precisely. Well done from Max. I wanted to leave that picture up instead of showing the words because that was something. All right, on to our final 6 television categories, and we begin with a big one. Investigative reporting. Third place.
Katie Moore, WWL-TV, Shattered.
Second place.
Lee Zurich, WVUE-TV, Unexcused Absence.
And our winner, Best Investigative Reporting for the calendar year 2019.
Mark Ripple and his architecture firm designed the stadium for free. He estimates as much as 1,000 hours of pro bono work.
We spent 5 years on the project.
Bordanik worked the phones, the streets, and the media. He had nearly $1 million in the bank, with another $400,000 pledged. But 10 years later, the Field of Dreams is just
some weeds. It's an empty lot.
With a nearly empty bank account.
That, of course, Lee Zurich with Cody Lilich and Jeff Duncan. It was a cooperative effort between WVUE-TV, that's Fox 8, and the Athletic New Orleans called Empty Field of Dreams.
Yeah, here's the judge's comment. Infuriating. Following the money leads to some unbelievable revelations. It really was a tremendous investigation. Congratulations, Lee, Cody, and Jeff.
Yeah, Lee's third win of the night. And best general news reporting, Fletcher. This is one of our top 5 most heavily entered categories. Third place.
Lee Zurich and Cody Lilich, WVUE TV, Long Lines.
Second place.
Kimberly Kurth, WVUE TV, Local Families, Emotional Reaction to Serial Killer Confession.
And the winner in general news reporting.
Now we are learning more about how this worker's cell phone video, recorded 2 days before the collapse, could be a key piece of evidence in a criminal investigation.
When I saw that video got out, I'm like, really? That job should have been shut down to begin with.
Iron worker Trey Fournier is just one of several workers who told Channel 4 and our partners at the Times-Picayune New Orleans Advocate that people on the Hard Rock job were nervous.
Congratulations to David Hammer, Hard Rock Hotel collapse. He's done some great work on that story all year long. So congratulations, David Hammer, the pride of Ben Franklin High School in Harvard University.
Former quarterback at Ben Franklin High School, one of the great quarterbacks in Ben Franklin history, David Hammer, with his second win of the night. Our next category, best on-air talent. This one is a little open-ended. You can sort of send whatever you want. There's no exact science to best on-air talent. Third place.
Aubrey Killian, my colleague at WDSU TV, does a great job. Aubrey Killian, third place.
Second place.
Tom Gregory, another gentleman who does some tremendous work. Your View, LAE Productions.
And the winner, best on-air talent.
Hi, welcome to my courtyard kitchen. I am so happy that you're here with me to celebrate my city of New Orleans. You know, we're gonna get started with mac and cheese fingers. Woo, that's gonna be good, yeah. Yes, coming up next, fried green tomatoes with a little aioli.
That is the enormously likable Kevin Belton for his work at WYES TV. He is hard not to like. What's your law? I think that's good when you go for best on-air talent.
You're right.
And you're a chef. You want people to like you. Kevin is the most likable guy you'll ever meet in your life.
That's true, and obviously the judges liked what he was cooking up. That mac and cheese sounded fantastic.
It really did. I think we're getting a little hungry. All right, we got 3 categories to go. The next one, best sports show. Third place.
This is for a regularly scheduled weekly sports show.
And there are a bunch in New Orleans.
Sure. Ricardo LeCompte, Danny Rockwell, and Douglas Mouton, WWL TV, Fourth Down Friday.
That would be a high school football show.
Yes.
Hence the Friday. Yeah, that's the giveaway. Second place.
All right, Tom Gregory, Carolina Loretta, and Jeff Brenner. Your View, WLAE Productions, Driven Show number 4, Driving Legend in the legendary Porsche.
Yeah, that was Tom Gregory's racing show. It's a really good show. And the winner for best sports show. What's already been a special season hit its halfway point Sunday, and the Saints are 7-1. I'm Doug Mouton. Welcome to 4th Down on 4. Sunday against the Cardinals, the Saints won across the board on offense and defense, but we'll start with the highly successful return of number 9. That would be Douglas Mouton with Danny Rockwell and Adam Ney for 4th Down on 4.
That would be your Sunday evening show.
That would be a Sunday, yes.
Yeah.
You knew that? You've seen it on occasion?
And here are the judges' comments. I actually thought I had paid the director enough money to go to bars when we did that, to drop out of it.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, I feel like I'm sitting next to you tonight and you are just winning everything.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't know if we were going to continue that trend, but congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Here are the judges' comments. Great production, great writing. It pops. It pops more than the joke I just made.
Well, we're also a couple hours into this, and I'm not sure all my synapses are firing correctly. Best weathercast. This is one where we get many local weather folks to enter this. And this one is very interesting every year.
And it's prestigious. I mean, this is great. We have a lot of, look, weather's an important part of our lives.
Enormous.
As we know this summer, and we have a lot of great meteorologists in this market.
All right, third place.
Here we go. From my television station, Quaylen Murphy, who does the morning and midday show. She does a great job. Third place, Quaylen Murphy.
Second place.
Bruce Katz from WVUE TV.
And the winner in Best Weathercast.
Guys, this one just came in within the last 3 or 4 minutes. We have an increase in the winds tonight from 45 to 50 miles per hour. So some very slight and steady strengthening continues with Barry from when it was first developed at 10 o'clock this morning with 40-mile-per-hour winds. It's still not moving. I mean, it's moving west at 3, but it's basically stationary right now.
Congratulations to David Bernard, WVUE TV. Quick story about David. Last year, when we had our awards gala in July of 2019 at the Nopsey Hotel, amazing evening, he also won. So he is a back-to-back winner for Best Weathercast. He has been in this market for, I would say, 2 decades, close to 2 decades now. Two stints here. He said that was the first time he'd ever won an Associated Press or a Press Club of New Orleans award last year when he won Best Weathercast. Well, David, you now have 2 in 2 years.
He can't lose.
Congratulations.
Yes. Okay, and our final category. Well, we will do the best of the best in a minute, and we're not going to take long to get to them, I promise. And that's only 6. But Best Newscast. Fletcher, 3rd place.
Yeah, here we go. Caitlin Dwyer, WVUE TV, Fox 8 Morning Edition at 6 a.m.
2nd place.
Dana Sauer, WVUE TV, Fox 8 News at 10.
And the winner for Best Newscast.
This person should never see the light of day, and the first chance that he gets to be off of this earth, I'm okay with that.
Jefferson Parish Sheriff Joe Lopinto talks about what he believes should happen to the man suspected of beating 2 children and a woman to death. The sheriff today gave some gruesome details. Good evening, I'm Ton Trung.
And I'm Katie Moore. Tonight, our team coverage includes new information on the suspect's criminal history.
Congratulations to Ian Kramer, WWL-TV, Eyewitness News at 6 p.m. A very difficult day, an intense story in well done.
I think that was from March of last year. Yeah, Ian has done a great job. He actually worked with me at WGNO and now at WWL. I've been around long enough to work with people at multiple stations in New Orleans. And that, Fletcher Mackel, is the end of Chunk 4.
Okay, let me just point this out real quick before we get going here. Somebody says it doesn't look like I'm wearing pants.
Wait, really?
I just want to let you know I'm wearing tan pants here on the desk.
You're not a big don't wear pants guy.
No, I know, ever.
I've never known you to walk around in public with no pants.
I just, before we get to the best of the best, a moment of lightheartedness, if you will. So there you go. Just tan and in lights and everything like that. I think that's okay.
Yeah, well.
And only one fumble there. What did I fumble there? I fumbled something.
I'm getting a little
Afterwards, I'm going to get the red pen. And next year when we do this.
No, next year we're going to be in person.
But let me just say this.
Somebody else do it, and you and I are going to be knocking a few back.
Or you'll be on stage and you'll be like, you know what? You know who messed up a few times last year?
No.
And I have been replaced by the new board member.
All right, you've been teasing these numbers. Let me just say this.
And look, this is great. This is what I've been waiting for. I hope people have stuck around because really, this is mind-blowing to me.
All right, I want to give a shout-out to Kevin Mumphrey, right? Because to me, Kevin Mumphrey, when he was president of the press club, he now works for St. Tammany Parish Public Schools for their Channel 13. I worked with him at WGNO for a long time. Kevin and I are old friends. Kevin and I said we need to redo categories of the press clubs, right? At that point, 450 was about the normal total entries. Look, everybody wants to win a press club award, but you don't want to be the only person entering a category, and then you get a trophy because you're the only one in the category. Like, you want to have competition. You want to beat people at their best. That's how you want to win. You want the competition high. I think all of us are like that. So Kevin said, look, we need to do whatever we can to get this over 500 entries, right? That was our dream 8 or 9 years ago. Let's get this over 500 total entries. We are now 6 years in a row that we've been over 500. This year's entries, we had 566 entries, which I got to tell you, a decade ago was unheard of. It's actually our 3rd most ever, but all 6 of our biggest years in the history of the Press Club, 62nd annual, all 6 of the biggest years in Press Club history are the last 6 for a number of entries.
And here's the thing. When these awards were due, people weren't in newsrooms.
I know.
That's the thing that blows me away. Is I am still working from home. So people getting in to put their material together, to edit stuff, it was so much different than years in the past that I really thought, are we asking people to do too much? That we're all working extra, we're all jumping through hoops to deal with this, which is the right thing to do, but we're working from home. Can you even go in and access drives, access material? How is this going to work out? I have to admit, I was a little bit skeptical, but a lot of people on the board said, we think this is going to work out, and you all were so right because more than 500 submissions is amazing.
Well, what we were worried about was that for a lot of people, their entity, their WWL TV for me, will pay for the entries. What we were worried about is COVID had taken such a hit out of local advertising in all media, like literally every single name you've seen tonight, that the entities wouldn't pay for it. And then the people, are you worried your job might exist? Do you really want to spend $35 to enter something for the Press Club Awards that might win nothing? So the first thing we did was cut the price, which I think was a smart move. And then once we realized we couldn't have a gala, honestly, the entries would pay for the gala. So it all worked out. The cheap entry fee, I think it all just, worked as a beautiful conglomeration of things. Cheap entries, people sort of taking pride in their work. They're working from home. They had some extra time maybe that they could get it together, and bang. We're watching it daily going, I can't believe we're over 400. Like we thought we might get 200 or 300. We're over 400. We're like, what's going on?
Yeah, I remember talking to you when you said, we're zeroing in on the record. And I thought, wait, on what record? The record low or the record high? Right. And it was great. And also just now, tremendous job. I fumbled some words. You just made up a word, conglomeration.
Sure,
and you made it sound so natural.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Cam Jordan and I do that. We make up words.
You just made that sound so eloquent.
All right, let's go to our best of the best. What time is it? We promised. Oh, it's 8:53.
Okay, 7 minutes.
We're getting out before the end. All right, this is the best of the best. We have 6 categories to go. Now, I will say the first 2 of our best of the best are actually tied to one category. We give an award called the Billy Rainey Memorial Award, and I have been in a fantasy baseball league, the Billy Rainey League. It's also the name of a Times-Picayune fantasy baseball league that I'm in. But the Billy Rainey Memorial League Award goes to the best print breaking news, and we already actually know the winner of that category. Fletcher, it is?
Laura McKnight from NOLA.com. So congratulations, Laura, for your submission.
Yes, and she is not in the fantasy baseball
She was
league.
first and third in that category.
She was first and third. And the Ashton Phelps Senior Memorial Award, this one is tied to editorial writing, and it goes to, Fletcher?
Katie Reckdahl, her article on the governor that was really, really tremendous. The judges' comments were just, when I read those, it was probably the strongest judges' comments that we'd had all night.
Yeah, Katie Reckdahl winning for her article in the New York Times. I already explained that. We're not going into that anymore. All right, now here are the true best of the best, the 4 of them. This is the Halliday Still Photographer Award. What we do is we take the 4 winners. We had 4 still photography categories. We take those 4 winners, put them into a new category, and send it to a new set of judges. So the set of judges looking at this haven't judged any of those other categories. So they are looking at the 4 best of the still photography, and that award goes to
Sophia Germer, the New Orleans Advocate, NOLA.com. I want to say this is the 2nd or 3rd time that she has won this award, which is the highest honor for photography at the Press Club. So congratulations, Sophia. Your photo of the family at the barbershop, just tremendous stuff. The colors, the emotion. Congratulations, Sophia.
Yeah, the photo was called Ace Jefferson Gets a Haircut. It won in feature photo, and it also wins the Halliday Still Photography Award for Best of the Best. All right, the next Best of the Best is the President's Television Videography Award. Same thing. This is among the 7 winners of TV videography. They're all put in one new category, new judge, and the winner is, Fletcher?
Here we go. It shouldn't be a surprise. Derek Waldrop, who has just owned this evening 3 first-place votes. You saw his story from down the bayou in Chauvin. Really, just a great year for the work that he's done, some work with Katie Moore. I mean, really, congratulations, Derek.
Yeah, and actually, the winner the one that won is actually for his story Shattered, which is the one he did with Katie. It was the General News Video Award winner, and it also wins the President's Television Videography Award. You actually get a separate trophy that's a little bigger, too. It's a little prettier. All right, and then the two writing. This is the Alex Waller Memorial Award, which is the best of the category winners in print reporting. In this case, it was 11 different individual category winners go into one new category to a new judge, and they judge the single best print reporting this year from the Press Club of New Orleans was
Mark Schlefstein, Tristan Bauerich, and Sarah Sneath from NOLA.com, their 10-part series. Obviously, just a tremendous effort on their part. It was the winner in investigative reporting on the print side, and a very deserving winner of this award.
And I do want to say this. I always send my phone number to the judges, so if you have any problems, call me. The judge who judged this category called me, and I said, is there a problem? And he said, no. I just wanted to let you know, this is what's winning the Alex Waller Memorial Award. I just wanted to call you and say this was unbelievably good stuff. I read all 10 and loved them all. So, impressive work from Schlefstein and Company. I taunted him before. He did have to wait almost 2 full hours, but we are going to be out in 2 full hours. Schlefstein, Bauerich, Sneath. And then the final award, the Jim Metcalf Memorial Award, same principle, 11 TV reporting categories into one, and the winner is
Lee Zurich from WVUE TV. Lee won 3 first-place awards. Obviously, his investigation on the Carver football stadium was very, very strong with Jeff Duncan, but he had some other tremendous entries tonight as well. Lee, usually a big winner here, 3 tonight, and he's won the Metcalf Award as well.
Yeah, he's won it multiple times before. The story that actually won is for the cost of choice, which was the education reporting category winner. And that is not only the end of that extra chunk, but the end of show. Fletcher,
2 minutes to spare.
We got like 90 seconds to say goodnight.
Wow. I appreciate you having me. I think this turned out really well. I wasn't sure how things were going to work out this year. I think a sense of normalcy is the Press Club Gala. Hopefully next year, we're back at the Higgins Hotel. We're all together, 500 people. I think that will make me feel good. But this is a little bit of sense of normalcy. That those categories are what we see every year.
Yeah.
The way you did it and handled it felt like normal.
Well, luckily the PowerPoint worked. Loading videos, it's a massive PowerPoint file, so I'm waiting for it to lock up and not work. It worked all night. Thank you to Albert DuPont.
Yeah.
Thank you to Jill Odo.
Yeah.
Thank you to the people at Loyola.
Yeah.
You guys have been great.
And let me just say this real quick. Nobody cares more about the Press Club Awards in this endeavor than Doug Mouton. Seriously. I mean, the effort that he puts into this is just Herculean.
And I'll say this. Look, there's a lot of good work that I feel like needs to be. I judge for press clubs across the country. And I'm talking top 5 markets to the press clubs of Idaho. I judge every year, too. I judge across the country. The work coming out of New Orleans, we're market 50 in TV. We're not a big market. And the work coming out of New Orleans, I say this every year, and I know because I'm judging everybody else. I'm judging Cleveland, Milwaukee. I'm judging Pittsburgh. I'm judging Los Angeles, San Francisco, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas. I'm judging all those places. The work coming out of New Orleans is so consistently good. And I'm glad we were able to at least get something that people could watch to tell them congratulations.
I agree. And way to take my setup and just throw out all the press clubs that you also help out besides doing this.
Judging is fun because you get ideas. And let me say this before we go off. Anybody wants to help as a judge, send me an email, say I want to judge. Believe me, I need judges and I will only ask you to judge in your area of expertise, specialization. I would love anybody who wants to judge, because this year, all the press clubs in America, because nobody did anything in March or April or May, all the judging was all at the same time. So we got it done. Thanks to everybody for watching. The 6 people still watching, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
I think we're done. And look, the Loyola students probably want to get out of here.
Oh,
but look,
God, do they ever. Their class ended an hour ago.
Yeah.
Really? Seriously, like you just stuck with us. That's beautiful. All right. Good night, everybody. From the Press Club in New Orleans, we'll see you next July.